Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is the Knitty Witch podcast, episode 14. I am Vanessa Knitty Witch on Instagram and Ravelry. You can find my shop at knittywitch.com, and you can email me at knittywitchshop@gmail.com. You could also find links to all of that through my Instagram profile, which is at Knitty Witch, like I mentioned. And feel free to message me anywhere you can. I usually get the messages, and if Instagram doesn't hide them from me in the message requests, I'll respond immediately, but sometimes they get hidden. So if it takes me a little bit, I apologize for that. It's an Instagram thing. But I have had an amazing month. It's been a while since I podcasted last. I went to Salem and I posted a vlog about that. So that was a lot of fun. I was able to see so many good things and got to visit Circle of Stitches, which is a yarn store in Salem. And I've had a little bit of a cold, so that's why I sound a little off today. I've been trying to kick this cold. I feel fine, there's nothing really wrong except congestion. No fever, no headache, none of that, just feeling a little crud in my chest. So I've just been staying home and vlogtobering and also playing video games with my friends and knitting a little bit to pass the time till I get better. I'm a little disappointed because I had to cancel my yoga class today. I started yoga, so that has been fun. I joined that bandwagon, but you're here for the knitting, and I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Actually, that's not true. I don't have a lot of stuff to talk about. This might be a little bit of a quicker episode, but I do have a lot of fun things to mention. So let's get into the knitting. So starting off with works in progress. I have still been working on my sweater. This sweater is taking me forever. It is no fault of the sweater. It is my own fault. It is living in my Black Pearl Magic Laveau bag, which is my favorite bag of hers, the holographic with the stars. I love this bag. And I'm really hoping that she does another iteration of it, with the stars that, or maybe pink background with the stars or something I think she's done before. And I'm hoping that for Rhinebeck, I might be able to find one in her booth. So this is my Bay Heaven cardigan by Kimberly McAlindin. This is my second Bay Heaven cardigan. I love my first one so much. And I wanted to make one out of this yarn from Into the World because I had it sitting in my stash for so long. And it tried to be another sweater and it didn't work out. I had to frog that sweater. It just wasn't working. And this yarn wanted to be this. So I am at the second sleeve. So here is one sleeve, guys. I did finish one sleeve. And here is the second sleeve. So I am almost done. There is no reason that I can't finish this. I've just been working on other things, and this has kind of been on the back burner. And I've been working on it as I can, but I'm not in a rush to finish it for any reason. So that's why it's taking me so long. But I absolutely love it, and I love this pattern, and I can't wait to get this off the needle so that I could wear it. The second thing, like I said, this is probably going to go pretty fast, but the second thing that I'm working on is also living in a Black Pearl Magic bag. So I love this. So she did the black background with the stars in the front, which I absolutely love. So this is something that I haven't done before, and this is a pair of patterned socks. I never knit patterned socks. I always knit toe-up vanilla socks with an afterthought heel because I have tons of self-striping yarn up there, and that is the best, that works for me, that I like the best. So this is my first pair of patterned socks that involve a heel flap and gusset, which I've never done before. So I am actually, I guess I should mention, so these are the Larkspur Socks by Curious Conundrums, and I'm knitting them out of Knitted Wit in the Dusty Rose colorway. And it is a beautiful colorway, and it is this beautiful dusty rose. So here it is, this beautiful lace pattern. And I did the heel flap, and now I just have to do the gusset. I am knitting these on a size 00 because usually when I knit my socks on a 0, 9-inch, which opens up your gauge a little, which is more comparable to knitting at a size 1 on a size 1 gauge. If you were to magic loop, you would get the same gauge. So because I always knit 60 stitch socks with my size 0s, and the pattern called for 64 stitches to make the pattern work, I went down a needle size. So I'm knitting these on these tiny toothpicks, and it's going really great. And to be quite honest, I'm actually really liking the gauge that I'm getting. So my next pair of socks, I might actually adjust to 64 stitches using this needle. So that is the first sock. I didn't finish because life, but this was part of the Southpaw Woolery knit along by Tammy, and I had so much fun participating even though I didn't finish. But it really opened up a world, and like a new world to me, of sock patterns that I could be making now that I'm not intimidated by them anymore. I had the girls in the group to motivate me and mentor me through these socks, and that was just invaluable. So that is one of the reasons I love doing knit alongs, is just so that people can help you out when you're having a rough time, and that camaraderie that you get from knitting together. So much fun. I can't wait to finish these. And speaking of knit-alongs, right now in the Magical Coven of Crafters, which is my Discord group, we are doing a Spooky Socks knit-along for October. So the point is for you, we started October 1st, and to have a pair of socks by Halloween that you can wear. So it was Halloween colors, traditional Halloween colors, or like a modern take of Halloween colors, as long as it has like the gist of Halloween. So here are mine, and this is where I'm at so far. I am loving these. Here's my little stitch marker from Simply Serving. It's a little ghost latte, which is the cutest thing I've like ever seen in my life. And I am knitting these out of yarn from a new dyer. Her name is Lacey, and her company is Mermaid Tangles. I think that showed up, right? Yeah. Mermaid Tangles Yarn Co. And she is on Etsy, and I will link her down below. And the colorway is Speckled to Death. So it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at this. I'm in love. And for a new dyer to not only start dyeing yarn, but to start dyeing self-striping yarn, and to have that self-striping yarn be saturated in color throughout each color repeat, I am so floored. And what talent. Thank you so much, Lacey, for sending this to me so that I can share this with everyone, because you guys have to have this yarn when she gets it up in her shop, and I will link her shop down below. And this is living in a bag that was given to me by my friend Kate when I visited her in Orlando. She is from England. And I love it. Like, look at how cute this bag is. So that is all I have for works in progress. I don't have any finished items. Like I said, maybe a little bit of a short episode, but that's okay. I don't have a lot of acquisitions, but I do have an amazing acquisition, because my best friend Justine, for my birthday, it was really funny actually. She bought me this project bag from a lady in Salem, Massachusetts, that had to ship it to me before I left, so I would get it for my birthday before I left to Salem, Massachusetts, which was really funny. But oh my God, look at this project bag. This is by a Stitchy Girl Studio. And this might be the most fun thing and like my new absolute favorite witchy bag. Like, I am in love with this bag. It has the Ouija board planchette on it that I'm considering getting a tattoo of. I mean, the book of spells, and the bag is well made. It's got a canvas bottom. Just the inside has pockets. I've never heard of this business before, but I cannot wait to see what other bags she has because I'm really loving the construction of this bag. It is amazing quality. And not only did she get me the bag, she got me the Guillermo del Toro yarn tarot, which is amazing. And also, this is by Owls and Orchids. And this is a stitch marker. She bought 2 of them. One was white and one was black. And I got to choose which one I wanted. And it is a little bat. Let me get him focused. It is a little bat. There we go. A little bat stitch marker. A little guy here hanging. And she has a white one and we have the pair. So that was like the most thoughtful gift ever, and I love it so much. I can't wait to start using these. I think I'm going to use this bag for my Stephen West MCal. I'm really hoping that it fits, but I think it will. It's a pretty good size bag. Speaking of the Stephen West MCal, I'm actually going to take a sip of coffee because my throat is being a little raspy. Sorry, I don't usually drink during my podcasts, but I'm just not feeling good today. Well, that's not true. I am feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better considering. But see, speaking of the Stephen West MCal, I got in my yarn for the MCal. Look at these colors. So these are by Summer Camp Fibers, and this is how it comes. And I'm trying not to crinkle too much, but so these are going to be my 2 main color, contrasting color, and this is the pop of color. I'm really hoping this works out because I really thought that blue was going to be brighter. This pink is going to pop, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't overrule the blue. So we'll see how it goes. Worst case scenario, I'll order another skein of blue and switch it up and make the pink pop, but hopefully I don't have to do that. So, speaking of Summer Camp Fibers, I wanted to let you guys know that I am an affiliate for Summer Camp Fibers. They are the home of the knit kit, which if you haven't seen is this adorable notions kit that has everything you need in it. They have a knit kit and a crochet kit. And if you go to Summer Camp Fibers and use the code KNITTYWITCH, you'll get 10% off your order. I do receive a percentage of that, just to be upfront and to be clear. It is a small percentage. It is like 3% or something small. And it's not about, I'm not excited about this because I want money. I'm excited about this because you guys get a discount. And anytime that I can bring something to you like that, I'm going to try to do it. So who doesn't want to save money? We all do. So if you happen to be going to Summer Camp Fibers and you happen to be making a purchase, don't forget to use your code so you get a discount. With that being said, since we have basically wrapped up everything here, I also want to mention for administrative stuff that one of my Magical Coven of Crafters members, Fanny, has the biggest heart. And she is going to be gifting an advent calendar to one of you. So I will link her. She is from Canada, Quebec, and I will link her shop down below. I cannot pronounce it. It is French. And if you use the code KNITTYWITCH10 in her shop, you will get 10% off your order. Additionally, she's going to donate an advent to someone for every 5 purchases using my code. Send an email to her to nominate someone. So, excuse me. So what you can do is you can go to her shop and hit her message email button. And if you feel that there is someone that is in need of an advent calendar that you would like to nominate so that she can gift one, please feel free to message her and to do so. Advent calendars are a lot of fun. They're absolutely wonderful. I know that I got a few of them, but they're very expensive. And not everyone can really swing that, especially during the holidays. So if there is someone that you feel is deserving of it, that you feel could be helped out a little bit, then please email her and nominate her, and let's get that gifting rolling. Another thing that I have been up to is I have been, what's the word? I wouldn't say participating in, but I am taking the Pip and Pin Design Pattern Workshop course. And I'm having so much fun with it. First of all, let me say, it is amazing so far. And I have patterns in my head that I want to get out. Like I've mentioned before that, that designing is not in my heart. And I feel like I want to retract that statement and say that it's not that design isn't in my, not that I can't do it. It's just that it felt very, very overwhelming and I didn't know where to start. And it just, with everything else going on in my life, it seemed like the furthest thing away from what I wanted to be dealing with. But when this pattern writing workshop came up that, from Pip and Pin that I heard about, I immediately signed up, and I'm just like, I'm learning so much. I'm having such a good time with it. I mentioned before that I was going to take one of Hohi's patterns and I was going to modify it, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I am going to design the sweater that I wanted to design, that I have in my head, from start to finish by myself. So that is my goal for this workshop. And I have been using this book. I don't know if you guys have seen this book before, lying around or floating around. It came out a few years ago. I'm not even sure if it's in print anymore, but Everything You Need to Design Your Own Knitwear is what it says on the back. I've been holding on to this book for years because I have a habit of collecting journals and then not writing in them because I don't want to mess them up or ruin them. And this is one of those journals. But for designing, it has been amazing. So I'm going to show you guys kind of how the book is laid out and show you a sneak peek at one of my designs. So the book does have like information. It has a project page for your information, like the basic information. Then it has a graph pad for you to sketch out. And then it has places for you to put pictures and pattern notes. So our first assignment was to sketch out a few of our designs. And I am trying to get to my design. So for example, here's one of my shawl designs that, I don't know if you could see that. I'll get my face out of the way. The sun is shining in my eye, but so there is half a shawl. I am not an artist by any means. This looks like a 2-year-old drew it. But you know what? The point is, I know what I'm trying to say. So that's the most important thing, is that you know what you're trying to say. So I'm really excited. I've got one shawl design in here and 2 sweaters that I would like to bring to fruition. So we'll see how that works out. I also want to mention that the magical, let me try that again. The magical Coven of Crafters is my favorite place. I love everyone that is in it. Everyone who is a member is just like the best. Everyone is the best. And if you're not a part of it, I urge you to join. The link will be linked below. It is Discord, which is, it's a little, I don't want to say it's tricky to use. It's pretty easy to use once you get the hang of it, but it might be foreign to you if you've never used a platform like that before. Don't be intimidated. As soon as you pop in the server, we are all there to help you. So you can become familiar with it, like ask questions, no problem at all. Like ask me anything and I will help you out. I'd really love if you are a member of the podcast and you enjoy my content, so please join and be a part of our community, because I would love to have you. We have the knit along going on for October. We have the Cowl, the Stephen West Cowl going on that we're going to be, zooming for and casting on together today, or not casting on together because I'm sure some of us have already casted it on, but that we'll be knitting it together. And it's just, you don't even have to share knitting related things. Like, just share your life and be a part of it, and know that we're there for you, that the community is for you. We're a community, and when you need us, we'll be there. So like I said, this was going to be a short episode. I think we're at 20 minutes, one of my shortest episodes ever, but I wanted to get it out there because it has been a while, and I want to start podcasting more frequently now that I work from home. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm not doing hair anymore. It just was not for me, and that's okay. I tried really hard. Hair is an amazing talent that the people who are able to do it are just insanely talented artists. And I found that as much as I love beauty and the beauty industry, doing hair is not for me. And that's okay. I love my hairstylist. I love getting my hair done. I love all those things. But doing hair is just not in the cards for me anymore. So I am now the marketing director for Atlas Financial Services Insurance Company, which is my late father's insurance company that when he passed, he left to my sister and my brother. Actually, my brother is not working for it anymore, but he left for my sister. So I now work at my dad's company, helping my sister with the marketing and the website design and everything like that. So I'm working from home, which frees me up a little bit of time to do more things that I love. And I love it. I love what I'm doing now. I love that I'm helping my dad. I really wish that he was here to see it. Excuse me. I really wish that he was here to see it, but that's all right. He can still see, right? All right. So with that being said, I have showed you everything I have to show you. I don't know when I'll see you next. I don't want to say when because I don't want to lie to you and tell you when and then not hold up to it. But, also, Vlogtober, I'm doing Vlogtober. So if you haven't been keeping up with Vlogtober, don't worry about it. I'm still going to podcast regularly. I know that Vlogtober is it's a lot to keep up with, especially with everyone doing it. So I'm not insulted if you can't keep up with my Vlogtober. But if you do want to see the going ins and outs of my daily life, which consists of a lot of me sitting on the couch and playing video games, knitting, and doing nothing, then go ahead and catch those videos. But for now, I'm going to say thank you all so much for joining me today. I appreciate the time that you chose to spend with me. I know that there's a million places on the internet that you can be, but you chose to spend your time with me. And for that, I am eternally grateful. All right. So I will see you all later. I love you all. And if you have any questions about anything, just hit me up and I'll reach out to me and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, guys, have an amazing week. Have an amazing Vlogtober, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.